Have you ever had life knock the breath out of you? The kind of fall that leaves you staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m., wondering how everything changed so fast. Maybe you lost someone you love. Maybe a dream you poured your soul into just crumbled. Or maybe you just woke up one day and realized you don't even recognize yourself anymore. And the world keeps moving while you're standing there in silence, asking, how do I start again? How do I rise from this? If that's where you are right now, you are not alone. This, right here, is for the heart that's tired of being strong, for the soul that's been fighting battles no one sees, for the spirit that's ready to rise but doesn't know how. Because the truth is, we all fall. But what defines us is not the fall, it's the rise. In this video, we're going to walk through the real steps, not the surface ones, to rebuild your strength, your peace, and your sense of self. Step by step, we'll uncover how to rise again, not as who you were before, but as someone wiser, calmer, and more powerful than ever. So take a deep breath. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. You just have to be willing to rise. Because your comeback story begins today. Step 1. Accept the fall. Yes, it happened. When life knocks you down, the first instinct is to resist. We replay the past. If only I had done this. Or why me? But the truth is, you can't heal what you refuse to feel. Acceptance isn't about approval, it's about acknowledgement. It's saying, this happened. It hurt. I lost something. But I'm still here. Many people try to skip this step. They distract themselves. They stay busy. They mask pain with productivity. But unprocessed pain always leaks out in anger, exhaustion, or emotional numbness. So how do you truly accept? You sit with the truth, even when it burns. You cry when you need to. You talk about it. You write about it. You stop fighting the story and start facing it. Acceptance is not weakness, it's courage in its rawest form. Because when you accept, you stop giving power to denial. And in that moment, healing begins. Practical exercise. Each night, write one sentence. Today, I am accepting that this happened and I survived it. Repeat it until your heart starts to believe it. Step 2. Reclaim your identity. I am not my failure. When we fall, we often start to identify with what broke us. You lose your job and suddenly you feel useless. You go through heartbreak and you feel unlovable. You face rejection and you feel not enough. But hear this truth: what happened to you does not define who you are. The world may see your scars, but you must remember your soul. And your soul, that quiet strength inside, is untouched by failure. Every time you say, I am broken, your brain believes it. But every time you say, I'm healing, you begin to rise. Affirmation practice. Stand before a mirror and say aloud, this pain changed me, but it did not end me. I am more than what I lost. I am still worthy of love, peace, and purpose. Identity is powerful. The person who gets back up is not the same as the one who fell. You've grown through the fall. You've been refined by it. Remember, a seed must first be buried before it can grow. Step 3. Learn from the ashes. What is this teaching me? After the storm, you can do one of two things: sit in the ashes and weep forever, Or look closer and see the lessons hidden in the fire. Every fall carries wisdom if you dare to look for it. Ask yourself, what did this season teach me about myself? What did I ignore before that I now see clearly? What strength did this pain awaken in me? Maybe your failure taught you humility. Maybe heartbreak taught you boundaries. Maybe loss taught you gratitude. Maybe silence taught you to listen to your inner voice. The question, why did this happen to me, keeps you stuck. But the question, what is this trying to teach me, sets you free. Reflection practice. Write 3 lessons your fall taught you and how those lessons can guide you in the next chapter of your life. Because pain, when understood, becomes wisdom. And wisdom is what makes your next rise unstoppable. Step 4. Rebuild with small steps. One day, one move. You don't rebuild a life overnight. Rising again is not about huge leaps. It's about small, steady steps. When you're starting over, even simple things can feel impossible. Getting out of bed, making a plan, smiling again. That's okay. Healing is not a race. Start where you are, not where you used to be. Maybe today you just take a walk. Maybe you write a plan. Maybe you simply breathe and whisper, I'm still here. That's progress. The power of small steps lies in momentum. Once you take the first one, the second becomes easier. And over time, those small acts rebuild the structure of your strength. Practical steps. 1. Set a micro goal, something achievable daily, e.g., journaling for 5 minutes. 2. Celebrate tiny wins. Every little step forward is a victory. 3. Be kind to yourself. Growth is messy. Grace matters more than perfection. Remember, the phoenix doesn't rise in one grand motion. It rises slowly through smoke and flame, wings trembling, but determined. Step 5. Forgive. The unseen power of release. You cannot rise while dragging chains from the past. Those chains often have names: resentment, regret, guilt. Forgiveness is not saying it was okay. It's saying, I refuse to let this pain control my peace anymore. Forgive others, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve freedom. And most importantly, forgive yourself. Many people get stuck here. They replay their mistakes, punishing themselves for being human. But self-blame keeps you on the ground. Forgiveness lifts you. Practice. Write a letter to yourself beginning with, I forgive you for not knowing better. I forgive you for the choices you made while you were trying to survive. Read it aloud. Then tear it up or burn it safely. That act symbolizes release. Forgiveness is the oxygen your soul needs to rise. Step 6. Surround yourself with light. Who you walk with matters. No one heals alone. When you fall, isolation feels natural. You want to hide your pain. But solitude easily becomes loneliness. And loneliness kills motivation. Find people who speak life into you. Friends who remind you of your worth. Mentors who challenge your growth. Even if it's just one person who believes in you, hold on to that. And just as importantly, be that light for others. Helping someone else rise is often how we rise ourselves. Join groups, read inspiring stories, listen to podcasts that nurture hope. Feed your mind with voices that remind you it's possible. You become what you surround yourself with. Choose light. Step 7. Redefine your purpose. Why do I rise? Once you've accepted, learned, forgiven, and started rebuilding, you reach a sacred point, the moment of purpose. You begin to see your fall not as an end, but as a turning point. Maybe your pain has given you a mission to help others who hurt. Maybe it awakened a talent, a voice, a calling you never knew existed. Purpose gives meaning to pain, and meaning gives power to rise. Ask yourself, what am I meant to do with what I've survived? How can my story become someone else's hope? When you find your why, the how becomes easier. Example: a woman who battled depression becomes a voice for mental wellness. A man who lost his job builds a new business helping others start over. A mother who faced loss starts a community for healing hearts. Purpose transforms suffering into service, and that's when true rising happens. Step 8. Protect your peace. Stay grounded as you grow. Once you rise, protect your new foundation. Because life will test you again. That's its nature. Peace is not found, it's built through habits. Morning gratitude, regular rest, time in nature saying no when your soul says enough, prayer, meditation, reflection. Remember, rising again is not a one-time event, it's a lifestyle. Every day you choose peace, you choose to rise. My peace is my power. I rise by keeping my inner world still. Step 9. Give back. One of the most powerful ways to complete your rising is to help others rise too. When you lift someone else, your own healing deepens. Your story becomes a lighthouse, a beacon for those still lost in the dark. You don't have to be perfect to inspire. You just have to be authentic. Practical way, share your journey through a conversation, a post, or a simple act of kindness. Someone is waiting to hear that. It's possible to come back from anything. So here's what I want you to remember. You may have fallen. You may have been broken, bruised, forgotten, or misunderstood. But none of that has the power to define you. Because inside you, beyond the pain, beyond the fear, beyond the noise, there's a quiet flame that never went out. It flickered, maybe, but it never died. That flame is your spirit. It's the part of you that refuses to stay down. It's the whisper that says, I'm not done yet. You see, rising again isn't just about rebuilding your life. It's about rediscovering who you truly are, the woman, the man, the soul who can walk through fire and still choose love. You've walked through the valley, and now you carry the light. You've been tested, and now you are transformed. No matter what you've lost, your hope, your confidence, your direction, you can find it again. Because the power to rise has always lived within you. So stand tall. Wipe your tears. Breathe deeply. And take that one brave step forward. You're not starting from nothing, you're starting from wisdom. You're not beginning again, you're becoming more. And one day, you'll look back and realize that the fall was not your ending, it was your awakening. So rise with courage. Rise with grace. Rise, knowing that your story still has chapters unwritten. Because you, my friend, are living proof that even from ashes, beautiful things are born. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. If this message touched your heart, please share it with someone who might need a little hope today. You never know, your share might be the light someone's been praying for. And if you're new here, welcome to Rise Within, a space where healing, hope, and new beginnings live. So keep rising, keep believing,